Audio check. Gonna go do a last second hand wash. I'll be right back. How's everybody doing? Hello, Mickey. I am indeed ready whenever they are, but no rush. I'll be here when they are ready. Hello, Meadow with the sneaky bitties, Lagamoof, Phedran, Weatherman, Brad, Tim, Sam, Pessimistic Snake, and Mickey. Thank you for all of your hard work. I'm petting Finley. I should probably put a lozenge in too. I might start off just doing this by daylight because I've got some of it, so may as well use it, right? Yeah, I hope she is. I hope she is getting the rest she needs. That was the last leg, so it's all coming to a head, basically. And I know there's probably going to be a few people in the guild that are very tired for the next couple of days, emotionally and all that. I guess I could just start. Not really. I mean, you know, it is what it is. I did ping, oh, Discord, are you gonna open? Just double check, because when I go live it doesn't add here, but I know a lot of people probably have that muted because I go live every day. Hugs, Mickey. Yeah, there'll be more. I know the guild's been going for a while, and like I was part of, oh my god, I've got a sneeze coming on. The guild's been going for a while, and I've been a part of it since the Twitch Women's Alliance. But I feel like this is like the icebreaker event. Not Twitch, Discord. Discord, please. That's okay. I did take a screenshot of the info I needed from Discord. What was I opening it for? Oh, I was checking to see if there's a ping in Discord. Maybe this time it's opening? Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Oh, I'll wait. I was gonna do a shout out, but I'll wait till like the train's actually here. You could tell us more about yourself and introduce yourself to my community while we're hanging out. Is Discord broken? Or is it just my Discord that's broken? I'm gonna blow my nose. Yeah, you, Mickey. Tell us about yourself. Not to put you on the spot, you don't have to. Hello, Ben. How's it going? I'll try not to go on a rant again. Mousy has coffee. I do not have coffee. I think I would be very angry if I had coffee. I'd be like, ew, get it away from me. Gross. I am an anti-coffee person. I mean, y'all can have coffee if you want it. I do not. No, thank you. Yeah, quote 53. An old lady in a young body, gaming for fun, mainly Genshin Impact, but on a little burnout break, also playing a weekly co-op BG3 with 3 TwitchCon friends, and just got addicted to Coral Island. Nice, nice, nice. Obsessed with Star Wars and have 2 I thought that said Furbies? Yeah, I mean, we don't judge. We don't judge on any of those things. I have not played Genshin. I have an account. I claimed some free stuff on it, but I haven't played Genshin. I also haven't played Baldur's Gate 3, but I know a lot of people like it. Last TwitchCon I went to was the first TwitchCon. I was on a panel on the first day of the first ever TwitchCon. I tried Coral Island in early access and I really bounced off of it. Like, I did not vibe with it, but I also didn't vibe with Ooblets. And I know a lot of people are like, oh my god, I love Ooblets. And I'm like, It made me mad. I think I just didn't like the writing. And like, it probably caused me pain. Like, there was probably something in the UI that was painful and then it just made me annoyed. Come a long way. That's nice. Yeah, I know it's apparently official release now, so I might have to give it another shot. Because I have it on, Xbox Game Pass, so although I don't know if I deleted it. That might be a problem. Obsessed with stars, 2 fur babies and 1 foster. What kind of fur babies? This fur baby is not our fur baby. Technically. Although that might kind of change, I don't know. We might need to change the not our cat commands soon. Yeah, no, I'm big into all the like cozy games. I guess I shouldn't. Not like I can't tell you and then also introduce myself when the train arrives. But yeah, I was a beta tester for Stardew Valley, and I'm old enough that my mom bought me an original Furby the year it came out. That's how old I am. Pretty sure my sister got a Tickle Me Elmo the year that came out too. Or maybe it was a different year. Maybe they waited until the hype died. She definitely had one. I'm just rolling up my sleeves and then we'll actually get into the real camera. Yeah, I mean, hypothetically, that Furby might still exist in, like, storage somewhere. I am absolutely ready whenever they are. I'm gonna change cameras and start actually getting into it. Excuse me. Oh yeah. So the alert went off, but I might, I'll ping in Twitch chat just in case people don't see it. I'm sorry, anyone who gets pinged. I really do need to overhaul my Discord everything. Yes, I know I'm sending it out to 100 plus people. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's minimize that. Both old enough to probably have had a Tamagotchi and an... I don't know if I ever had a Tamagotchi, like brand name Tamagotchi, but I did have something like that within the like first year of it being a thing. We'll be getting a raid soon. Pet the Frog. Okay, I'll pet the frog. Yeah, I probably had like a knockoff. I think like I had something. I just don't remember what it was called. I'd probably recognize it if I looked up pictures. I did not, however, have an original Game Boy. Me and my sister had a Sega Genesis, and I got a Sega Game Gear. Gigapet! I might have had Gigapet. That might be it. That might be it. Oh, sorry. Maybe I'll go into this camera so you can pet the frog. The eater of batteries. And it's funny because I had like, for a cover for it, I literally used a sock. So I still have it too, like in storage. It's like I had like a, this is Fenley, by the way. This was a gift from Meadow. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it's like I have like a camera bag full of Game Gear games, a Game Gear with a sock on it that doesn't work because I think I left batteries in it. And then like I had like a screen magnifier with a light on it and stuff. And oh, the like plug-in adapter. Oh my god, sharing between 3 kids. We never got a computer until like 1998, 1999. I was already either preteen or teenager by the time we got one. And I didn't get my own computer until years later. Big chunky boy. This is a chunky boy. It's actually covering up, like, I have it on top of the cross stitch that we're going to work on. Look at this, is the baby. Also, hello, Ariana. I did see you, but I wasn't sure if you were bringing a raid right after you. I'll have to be giving out some shout outs once the raid train actually gets here. I see I. Is this a Rosetta one? No. Is it Rosetta? I don't remember. It's not the worst song, but I'm gonna skip it. Totally doesn't have an Etsy bookmark labeled Pet the Frog. My son's Furby's probably still around here somewhere, buried in the darkest corner of a closet because it creeped us out when the battery started dying. Yeah. I have many frogs. I have more frogs. Oh no, Kitty has the other 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm missing one. Oh, Dentist Frog, I think, is still in the purse, which means one of these is OG Frog. Oh, you have so much cat hair on you. I don't think it's that one. I think it's this one. I'm not entirely sure. That's the thing, like, the more I pet them all, I'm pretty sure this is the OG Frog. I'm ready! We're Frog Chaos anyways. I'm gonna have to get myself resettled when they show up anyways, so... And then we'll start doing some cross stitch. I might need to turn the light on, actually. Maybe I'll do that before they arrive. There we go. Don't blind anybody. Don't need a Furby. A cassette Walkman with dying batteries can make tunes deep and creepy too. Oh. Yeah, I had my dad's like yellow like sport Walkman. I need my phone to figure out where I was at. What was I doing? I don't remember. It's been a couple days since I worked on this. My neighbor had a Teddy Ruxpin. Yeah. 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 Where are we at here? I do also have my crochet, so I can like show that off if I need a distraction or if I need just am distracted. Alright, where was I? Oh! Was I going up and around with that one? I think, yeah. Well, we could finish off whatever we're doing with this color. Then move on to another color. Being snapped out of existence? Oh no! It's like the opposite of that. Alright, what color would I work on next? That one, that one? That one's more 154. Oh, that's the one with the most. Okay, we'll do that next. Trying to get a bit of my bearings here. Yeah, it's fine. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine. Get myself threaded up. Incoming! Decloaking. Chibi was vibing. Oh, I should get up the Women's Guild info stuff. It'll be fine. We got time. Yeah, I've got my charging cable in case I need that. Got the cat cam, which is invaluable. My tummy's still gurgling because I literally like finished chewing my lunch at like 1:45.
Oh no, that's a lot of feet.
Livy! I hope that's how you pronounce your name. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna have a lot of people to say hello to. Hello, Raiders. Hello, 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 hello. Do we have follow remote on? We should probably turn that off for now. Hello, Ariana, Oh no, this is gonna take a while. Kyra Red Fox, Curly, Livy, Chops, West 760, Post-Human Demon, Honorable Judge Skull, Dapper Chocobo, I am Cheeb, Baby Kitty, Prince Boy, Gerald, what? Oh, yay, that's right. Okay, good. Lunescence, Austin 316. Welcome, Raiders. How's it going? Duo MTL. Hello, hello. Trying to say hello to this song. Where are you going with this? Chill out. Oh, it's freaking Rosella. Rosella, get out of here. Get out of here. Oh my god, there's like one album on the Chill channel that I'm always skipping. And it's always the same person. Like, always. Hello. Oh, I have hands. I could say hello for real. Hello. We've just started, so I haven't actually really gotten anywhere. That song was intense. I know. Like, that's what I mean. Like, this is the Chill channel. But yeah, hi. My name is Phedran. This is me. This is also me. This is not my cat. Hello, Captain Scaros. Yeah, generally we're cozy here. Generally we play like cozy games and also do some like crafting and arting. Today we're going to be doing the crafting side of things, and if my hands hurt too much, I might switch up to something else. But I do also have, because this is my first ever cross stitch. This is the first one I've ever done. And this was part of like a charity goal earlier this year. I think I don't even know how many hours we are into it, but we are 50.04% of the way done. We're 1,906 stitches out of 3,809 stitches. Yeah, it's that amount. What Dave said, or wherever chat is for you, it's that amount. Yeah, so we're halfway done. I'm not gonna sing the song, so we're gonna work on this a little bit. We're gonna chit chat, hang out. I think, like, technically, like, asterisk, I think somebody gave me a cross-stitch kit one time when I was, like, 7 or 11 or something, but I don't think I ever finished it, and I think I was just frustrated because I didn't really get, like, a lot of feedback. I think I also was sort of kind of almost one time taught how to crochet for, like, 20 minutes, but I don't count that either. But yeah, I just started learning how to crochet in August, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 in-progress projects in eyesight right now that I can show off. Including, I also have like 3 or 4 finished projects as well. But yeah, I'm enjoying crochet. I'm enjoying cross-stitch. It takes a lot longer than you think it will. I'm like, this will take a while. But also, literally, this has probably taken like 20 hours. I don't know. It's been a very long time. I do love it. The problem with cross stitch is that it means I also have the supplies to do like sashiko or embroidery, or, you know, I could do all these other projects now and I just have the supplies already, so I guess I'm gonna have to learn that now. But yeah, similarly, I have all this yarn now, so it's like, well, I guess I'm gonna maybe learn how to knit, and maybe I'll do like a punch rug, and maybe I'll, like, I saw somebody, they did like a giant cross stitch with one of those like IKEA pegboard things. I'm super interested in that. Oh, I should probably introduce myself and then also probably talk about the raid train, although if you're here from the raid train, you probably know that already, but we're still gonna go there. No, Mumsy! I did an approximation on, I'll show you my projects, we'll do that. I did an approximation on one of the crochet projects I'm trying to do for Christmas, and I think I have at least 18 hours of crocheting left to do, and at least 80, like 80 ends to weave in afterwards. So, okay, we're gonna show off the projects. I had another thought before that. Oh, I was gonna introduce myself and talk about the raid train. So, hi, I'm Phedran. You don't have to, you can say Phedran, you can say Phedran, you can say, I say Phedran, that's how I say it. Fed is also fine. Phedran has once in a while been thrown around. I'm not too fussy, but I have been streaming every single day consecutively since October 1st, 2017. It's been over 6 years. Literally every single day. I think, as far as I know, I'm the longest consecutive daily streamer that is female. I know at least two 2 dudes ahead of me, but not even one day off, not even a single day off, literally every single day for over 6 years. Yeah, so the number in the title, wherever it is, that's how many days. But yeah, October 2017. Hey, Molly Berry! So, yeah, longest consecutive female daily streamer that I know of. I'm sure, you know, if somebody comes out of the woodwork, I'll be like, oh, hi! But I've been asking around for years and nobody else has come forward, so. Yeah, primarily Minecraft, cozy games. Sometimes do a little AAA, like, exploration, you know, games. And then arts and crafts and stuff, whatever I'm into. Right now, I've been saying I'm in my fibre arts arc. So we're doing some cross stitch, we're doing some crochet. I want to learn sewing. I want to do some like sashiko, which is like a type of Japanese cross stitch. Well, not cross stitch, embroidery. I want to do like an embroidered patch of the fwog. I definitely want to do that and put it on like my sewing bag or my crochet bag or something. I'm also the creator of the Life in the Woods mod pack, which I don't know if anyone actually knows at this point because it's kind of been a long time since that came out, but there was a period of time when that Minecraft mod pack came out that it was like the 3rd or 4th highest traffic website in Germany. Like the month it came out, so it was kind of a thing for a while. I need to work on the next version, but yeah, basically I made a mod pack for Minecraft before Stardew Valley came out and like revolutionized, made like a renaissance of farming and life sim games. I made a Minecraft for mod pack where you could play as like a vegan, you could do farming, you could make a little cozy cottage. It was all very like cottagecore, basically. So I'm deep into that like subgenre. I'm also actually in the credits of Rogue Legacy and Axiom Verge and Crypto the Necrodancer. So I'm kind of all over the place. I've been all over the place. You know, I have a lot of health issues right now, so I generally stream 3 hours a day. Ignore Dave. I didn't say those words. Yeah, I have a lot of health issues and stuff, so I generally stream like about 3 hours every day, and I take a break every hour on the hour. I'm trying to think what else. I'm really bad at this. Usually I'm okay at this. Right now I'm feeling very bad at this, but my community is called the Federation. This is not my cat. We don't know his name, actually. This is not my cat. We do have a Discord. Yeah, we're gonna hang out. We're gonna do some cross stitch. As far as the raid train, do I have that tab? Yeah. So the Twitch Women's Guild Raid Train celebrates and expresses our thankfulness for the achievements, resilience, and equity of women and femme-identifying creators, including cis, trans, non-binary, and gender non-conforming individuals. And specifically, it's to celebrate and appreciate each other and the diverse range of content we have to offer. I've been raiding into the raid train all week plus, because this is a 10-day event with over 80 plus participants. I would be curious to know the final count, including guests, and if we like surpassed 100, because that would be cool too. Not that we need to, but like with guests, you know, we might have. We do also have, where's this information? Okay, I can close that tab. I have way too many tabs. Oh, I have that tab open twice. It is a possibility. It is a possibility. All right, I have a screenshot. So one thing that I didn't talk about, because I actually was the second streamer on the raid train already. I was a little bit more panicked at that point though. But now we have a new event coming up that I want to make sure that we talk about, which is the Twitch Week of Giving. And it's going to include people from the Twitch Black Guild, the Twitch Women's Guild, and the Twitch Latin Guild. And it's a week-long event celebrating the rich tapestry of talents within the guilds, featuring gaming, art, music, and more. And it's a charity event with all funds raised during the event directly benefiting St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. And I believe that Twitch is doing a matching thing, and they're going to match a certain amount of funds raised. So between the 28th to the 5th, that is a cool thing that's coming up. So like once the raid train's done, it's not like we're not going anywhere. The Women's Guild is still going to be here. We're still going to be doing amazing things, and especially in collaboration with some of the other Unity guilds. So make sure that you follow all the people that you enjoyed watching over the last 10 days and keep up with what they're doing. Twog. So many creators, yeah. Yeah, I feel like... I know a lot of us like kind of feel bad that we haven't been able to show up as much as we want to, but like we also do have to take care of ourselves. But I have been trying to like little peek and sneak into a couple of chats and then just raiding into people and at least saying hello and you know, like I was saying a little bit earlier, I feel like nothing against anything else that we've done so far in the Women's Guild or the Women's Alliance before the Women's Guild, but I do feel like this raid train has basically been like the icebreaker, you know, like where we all get to hang out and mingle. I don't really feel like we've had this kind of communal like event before with all the different people in the guild. Like we've had small, you know, there's been panels and stuff like that. Like I say small, some of them are great. Then we had some other events and stuff, but I feel like this is the kind of the biggest, you know. Why didn't that show up there? Pet the frog was 11 minutes ago. Okay, well, I need to find a frog to pet. I'll frog. Oh, okay, apparently that's touching the cable. Let's zoom out so I can pet the frog and I can show off my crochet stuff. So this is Fenley. It basically all started off with this guy. This was the first frog. This is the one we have, I'm pretty sure this is the one we have an emoji of. I got it as like a coping thing. Because my mom came to me in like April and was like, hey, I think I have ADHD. So then I spent like the next 4 months basically researching ADHD and autism and neurodivergency and all that stuff. And at the time, I remembered when I was in high school, I had a little like beanbag friend. And I was like, I loved that guy. I'm going to get a new beanbag friend. So I got a new beanbag friend. But I love him too much. So then I got some backups, and then I actually have another backup of this guy, because I got a set of triplets. But one of the backups has become the dentist frog that I take when I go to the dentist, so he's downstairs. But then I also got a little rainbow one, and then up there's a bigger rainbow one that's like weighted, and then there's the chonk frog, and then this is Fenley. Fenley is the only one that has a real name. Dentist Frog is an MVP. This is Fenley. This was a gift from... Oh, sorry. This was a gift from Meadow. And it is big and fluffy and so good. Hello, The Mav Show. Sorry, I was in the middle of I was going places. There's too many people to shout out. Can we shout out, like, everybody? I don't know. I don't know. But yes, thank you, everybody, for hanging out, for being here, for supporting, even if you can't, you know, everybody's worked so hard. I mean, we all know Meadows worked so hard, but you know, I'm trying to, I've painted myself into a corner. Meadow has worked incredibly hard, but also, I think Meadow would appreciate also saying that there's been a team of people working very hard, and everybody's done amazingly, and it's been great. Everyone put a hardest way to say your part. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like, I mean, yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm like, yeah. Whoever's doing the shoutouts in chat, you can handle that for me. I recognize some names, but I also feel bad because, yeah, like I said, especially with like a raid of that size, it's like, did I forget somebody? Was somebody else here? I'm gonna show off some crochet stuff while we're shouting people out and stuff. Ignore the loud barking outside. So this is actually like the first project I ever crocheted. Do not recommend because it's in the round, which is fine. It's got a chain to start, which is the worst thing in the world. It's fitted like it's a piece of clothing. It's a piece of clothing that's meant to fit relatively tightly. It's made out of cotton yarn, so it doesn't really stretch. Is that everything? Are those all the things that made it frustrating? I think the chain and like fitting it to my body and just that was like kind of frustrating because I wanted it to fit as tightly as possible, but I also need to be able to get it on and off my hand, which is difficult. But otherwise, I love these, and I think I did a really good job. Like, honestly, looking back even now, I mean, I only started in August, but I think the consistency of the stitches and the tension and stuff is pretty good. That's because I had to undo it like 100 times. I was very frustrated. It was very frustrating. But the second project I did was, well, the second project I finished was I made a couple of these little, like, gemstone pouch necklace things with a little, I just put a little lampwork bead on there. I should probably show it closer, but yeah. So this is just a little pouch and you can open it up and put a shiny rock in it. But there's the thing too, so for this one, I actually did extend it by a stitch, and then this one, I made it longer by another stitch as well. So I was already, like, in my first two projects, I was like, I need to change that. Hey, Fake Stereo. Yeah, so I made a couple of these, because they were like, and these were so easy. I had to, like, Google every stitch along the way, because it was like, what? How do you do a half double crochet? Like, how do you do this and that and the other thing? But generally, like, much easier to work up than those were. This was like the second project I started and like the third project I finished or something. I wouldn't say I hate it. I don't love it. This is part of when I discovered that making things out of cotton is more difficult for fitted clothing objects. I'm still gonna give this a chance. It's like a toque and it's supposed to be like, or I guess a beanie depending on where you come from. I'm Canadian, living in the UK, it's a toque. But it's supposed to be like a slouchy hat, but it's only like a little bit slouchy, so it's kind of like a little nipple hat. Yeah, I'm not in love with it. I might frog it. We'll see. For now, it gets to live. As for in progress projects, I've got two of the same one. I'm trying to make a different type of hat. So this one is like much kind of like a stretchier pattern. This is still with the cotton yarn that I'm using, but it's got like a nice stretchy kind of ribbed texture. It's actually really fun to play with. I just like fondling it. So, but I don't have enough yarn, so either I have to frog my other hat that I made or buy more of that color. I don't really want to do like two colors, but I could. And then this is also the same pattern, but I haven't got as far because I'm impatient and I'm working on other things. But I thought if I try acrylic yarn, maybe it would be like softer and stretchier than the way the cotton is. So we're working on those. And then this is one of the projects that I laid my eyes on like immediately and was like, I need this. I want this. I want to do this. And I've kind of put it on hold because it wasn't planned to be a Christmas gift. So all the Christmas gifts are basically taking precedence. So this is it's like a lap blanket, I guess, I think. But it's got like this like color fade. I think it is maybe moss stitch. It's basically just single crochet and then chain forever. Can I zoom out more? Whoa, that's not zooming out. It's gonna have two more colors, but basically, yeah, it's got like the maroon to like pink to cream to mustard, and then we're gonna have like an orange and then a slightly different kind of fuchsia-y maroon type thing. But it's pretty, like, it's almost wide enough to kind of go over your lap, but it's mostly, I think, gonna be laid the other way. Yeah, Automod is Automod. We joke about Automod. What did Automod? I think Automodded bums earlier or something. It was something really silly. I basically just left it on from when I was on front page one time, and then I don't know. I feel like we just make jokes about it now. I was gonna turn it down, but I was like, with the raid train, may as well leave it because mods will just let it through anyways. Automod really doesn't like licking. If you say like lick her, it usually automods it, even though we've like let it through like every time. But yeah, so I don't know, there's something really satisfying about the kind of scaling of it. Yeah, see? we've let that one through like 100 times, but Automod really doesn't like it. Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, and this is I love this. This is like a fruit bowl or something. I don't know, was it designed and handmade by H.B. Holden? But it's just like a wood bowl, and I use that for my yarn balls when I'm doing something like this. But yeah, so this is all cotton. It's actually really heavy, but it's on hold for now. I know, right, Ariana? Well, we like to say that my chat is PG. Well, at least I'm PG, and the PG stands for Phedran Graphic. I'm not a family-friendly streamer. I can be if I need to. But yeah, so the project I'm working on right now. Okay, I might need to move this out of the way because it's a lot. This project has 7 active pieces of yarn at a time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 yarn balls going right now. But this is how it's going. How can I do this? It's like basically just granny stitches, but the way that the pattern is done, it's gonna be triangles, like triangles of color. I love I hate the pattern. There's so many things about the pattern that I'm like, you wrote this badly. But I love the way the pattern looks so far. I'm really loving it. I think it's really cool. I picked this pattern for like a gift because I thought, oh well, it's like half air, right? So it'll be faster to do. But there's like 73 rows or something. There's like six stripes of... What's going on here? What are you doing? Why are you doing it? Don't do it. 6 stripes of triangles. And each row, I think it takes me like 15 to 20 minutes. Uh-oh, what have I done to my life? I gotta figure this out now. But yeah, each row takes me 15 to 20 minutes. So yeah, this is where I was saying it's gonna take me another like 18 hours. What am I doing? No. What? How? Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. No, it's one of those things where, like, basically the first step of the pattern... Hey, Bilka. The first step of the pattern... Or, because, they have the description, and they talk about, like, oh, you need to know this, you need to know this. This is all the different, these are all the different things you need to know. These are all the words you need to know. And in the pattern, it's like, oh, yeah, this, and this. And I'm like, okay, that's easy. I know all those things. And I get all, I buy the yarn and everything, and then it's like, you start the pattern, and the first line of the pattern uses a stitch that it doesn't mention in the glossary, and it's like, ugh, what are you doing? But it was like foundation double crochet, which is like, okay, fine, whatever, like I have to look up a YouTube video anyways for that, so that's fine. But then, when it says to okay, just switch to this color, it doesn't say how to switch to the next color. So I'm like, I guess I'm just gonna make a slip stitch, and on the last step of the previous stitch, I'll, do that, I guess. But I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to be doing. And then, when you're going along and because you're switching colors, basically, what is it like this? What's one I can show? Well, it's hard to show, but sometimes the yarn is over here. And you're like, okay, I'm going from here to here. How am I supposed to get this yarn over here? What am I supposed to do? Not this one. I'm trying to get this yarn to be here. And it's am I just supposed to, grab it and just do it? And yes, just doing it is the answer. But it doesn't say that part. And it's ugh! I'll show you. We're very distractible. I'm gonna figure out what I did to this, and then I'll show you a couple stitches. This is literally, once you understand it, same with the other one. I think this one has 11 pages or something in the pattern, and the other one might have sorry, Brad. I might oh god, I can't speak words. Basically, the two patterns, the two blankets that I'm working on, they both have like 11 to like 9 pages of patterns, but you don't actually read the pattern, like, ever, for me. Like, it's like, I did the first row, I did the second row, and then after that, I basically only read the pattern on the edges, because, like, this changes, and it's like, oh, okay, so do, like, 3 granny stitches and, like, 2 double crochets in the corner. And I'm like, whatever, that's fine. But, like, once I've done the corner, it's like, oh, yeah, just fill that in, fill that in, fill that in, fill that in, to, like, match the pattern. Right, so I'm trying to unwind these. Like, what? Where? How? I honestly don't know. It's fine. We can figure it out. I just don't know what happened. I mean, I can give you all the credit if you want, but I would also have to blame, like, the YouTube algorithm. Oh, I think I've got it. Because I've been watching a lot of crochet content for a while now. There we go. Easy peasy. Alright, let me do a row or something. I can show you where we're at here with this. Oh yeah, we're like right at the beginning. You cross stitch. Go over here so I don't accidentally knock you off and do bad things to you. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of people doing like sewing and crochet and punch rugs and all the things. And now that I think like fiber arts for a long time for me, it was just like, that's way too hard. That's way too scary. That costs way too much money. I could never do that. Like, I don't have enough skills for that. But now that I've like started learning crochet and cross stitch, I'm like, oh, actually, anybody can learn these things and they're fun. And some of them aren't even that expensive just to do like one project. It's when you get into like 100 projects that things get scary. Yeah, we definitely like to inspire each other to try new things. So yeah, literally with this one, I'm not an expert, but I'll just explain what I'm doing before I do it. Literally, it's just double crochets all the way along, and then chains at the end. Ooh, Brad, nice. It's when you go to that's what I mean. Like but like if you just want to learn crochet, you could literally get like one ball of yarn and like one hook and you could learn crochet. It's when you start buying, things in bulk and doing larger projects and all that kind of stuff. And you can get that stuff from like secondhand too. I know, I was watching somebody who does, like a lot of thrifting, and they were saying now is a really good time to look at the thrift store for crafting stuff because all the people in 2020 that needed something to do are all like, I'm not really into this anymore, and donating it to thrift stores, because it's been a couple years, it's been sitting in their, sitting in their closet, Oh, showing my projects. Yeah, so literally this is double crochet, so in each of these holes, I'm going to do 3 double crochets, and we're not chaining between, we're just 3 double crochets in all the holes, and we're swapping colors when the triangles do the thing. That's literally it. So stop talking for 5 seconds. I've been talking so long. Oh, okay. This is the only problem. Usually I'm in like a very different position to do this. So my brain is like, what am I doing? This is not how I do this. It's like relearning it, No. Stop that. Like the tension is weird. I'm gonna put you over here so I can just get my tension where I want it to be. There we go, that's much better. Yeah, I think that was the problem last time I tried to do this. It's just like the tension felt really weird being so close to me. But it's still not quite, the position I'm used to. Usually I'm laying in bed. Usually I have the yarn on like a lap desk. And usually I'm watching anime. Yeah, all those temporary stuck-at-home projects. Yeah. Just need to make sure I do 3 while I'm getting distracted and losing my tension and reading chat. Because if I do one with 2, boy howdy, am I going to be PO'd. Every time I try to crochet, I accidentally make everything way too tight. Yeah. No, like, definitely tension. It's one of those things, like, they're not joking when they say that like tension is actually like really important. But I think, as I was saying the other day, I think with crochet, what I've been learning, and which has been a good thing to learn, is that fucking up is the best way to learn how to not fuck up. You know, like, it's one of those things where, you know, especially that's what, like, with things like these, like this kind of pattern, you do the same stitch like 100,000 times, but like as you're going, like you keep making the same mistake, and then you make the same mistake less, and then you make the same mistake less, you know. Learning a new yarn holding oh yeah, like I do 2 around my pinky because my pinky is tiny. Sometimes I squish it right up in there because that makes it easier. Sometimes I hold it like farther over there, and I feel like a lot of people do like this kind of thing to do tension, and I hate it. I don't like it. So I don't know, most of my tension I usually just do like with that and these fingers, and then I don't really do this part as much. I don't know, I don't really pay attention to what I'm doing when I do it. It's like putting in your PIN number at the bank machine. You have no idea what it is if you try to think about it. All right, so I already screwed up again. It's the last step of the 3rd double crochet on the last, basically here. So like this one's going like this. So I need to stop here and leave my 2 loops there. Let's get this heckin' thing out of the way. Going to the next one, which is called Elephant Gray. I'm just gonna grab that big boy. See, this is what I'm talking about. So it's over here, and I need it to be over here, which seems like a huge gap. And like compared to some of the other stuff I've done, it just feels wrong to just like grab it and yank it over. But apparently that's what we're supposed to do, or at least that's what seems to work. But this one I need to make sure it's not like too tight or not too loose. So just kind of like wiggle it around a bit, make sure it's not going to be pulling on it and making it weird. And then we just do the double crochets forever. So 3 double crochets. I probably should change my title, but whatever. I mean, we're going to switch to cross stitch, I swear. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I can't keep my tension if you're over here. Get over here. We'll just do the row at least. Like, now that we're here, may as well. I just need to make sure I do all 3. But even this, like, I feel like I can zoom in on this a bit more. When I've been doing this, I feel like I'm like leaving it too loose, because in the other project, like especially the wrist tubes I made, like I was using like a size 3 hook, and I was like, you know, like just very like when I was doing the stitches, I would basically, so like this is like this. I would do this. I would pull it so that everything was super tight, and then I would finish the stitch while it was pulled tight. But yeah, this one I'm leaving it like this because this is how I've done it so far, and that's how it's worked. But I've never done anything that's like granny stitch before. This is my first granny stitch thing, and I kind of like it as far as wrist pain, because I feel like it still hurts. It definitely still causes me pain, but for me, I can show you. I've shown this before, but I'll show you on this too. Like with this project, this one's super tight. Yeah, this is a 5mm. It's not so bad. But with the way this one is, we're just going into the back loops. So I'm trying to find the back loop. I'm pulling it over the hook with my fingernail, and then I'm, yarning over, pulling it through, yarning over, pulling it through the stitch. So we're just doing a single crochet in the back loops, but it's a lot of like fiddliness on this side, a lot of like trying to find the spot, picking at it with my fingernail, trying to get in there. So it's a lot more like finagling with the right hand, I feel like, comparatively. And this one mostly just holds this, loops over, holds this, And then we have this one, and this one's like the opposite, where it's like I'm yarning over constantly, and this one's just kind of like, yeah, whatever. Like, Mickey. So Sorry, not sorry. But yeah, it's like, oh no, I'm getting all kinds of things tangled up in here. Get out of my personal space. I need to like not have a keyboard, because if I didn't have a keyboard, I could move this all farther back. Alright, so yeah, so with this one, it's just like yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, hook through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. And it's just like, there's a lot of yarn over, and it's just like, this guy just goes reet, 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 reet. So it's like, if I wanna strain my left hand, oh yeah, like I specifically bought, I have 2 different kinds of ergonomic ones. Yeah, I specifically bought ergonomic ones. I have enough wrist pain without, you know, making my chances worse at that stuff. They still sell those little pokey, evil, you know, torture devices. I'm sure some people like them, but yeah, for me, I feel like I don't need to add more pain to my life. Oh, you got things to do. I'm sorry. Well, if you're on the bus, or, you know, if you're watching a TV show, or, you know, there's you know, there's maybe space for some crochet in there. Just got out your knitting. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. But yeah, this thing too, like, I want to show off my crochet, and then I'm like, oh, but now I want to crochet. I'm supposed to be doing cross stitch, and I'm doing crochet instead. Okay, so I do have a break, but I might do a little bit more crochet before we get to 30 skeins of yarn. Oh my god. Yeah, I think I can kind of, maybe I'll kind, whoa, that's zooming in. I'm sorry. I'll show you. This is not one project. This is like all of my Christmas projects in one tote bag. It is a large tote bag, and it is full to the brim of yarn. So this is my project bag. It doesn't even have all my projects in it, as you've seen. And then originally, I haven't even used originally. Originally, I bought this and this. That was my starter yarn. That was the starter amount of yarn that I got, which I haven't used because I changed my mind on the project I wanted to do, but I will use it eventually. The problem is, well, maybe not problem, but oops, loud noises. I then got some secondhand yarn, and it's it is a large tub, double deep, full of yarn. So this is it's not a problem. This was all from one seller. Like, that was all literally one seller. So I think I did pretty well. And it was all cheaper than new. Isn't that like, so that ADHD math? I saved money, really. But yeah, no, I mean, like, the colors of the blanket I'm doing are the other blanket I'm doing, not this one. The colors of the other blanket I'm doing were picked because they were yarns I got from that secondhand yarn lot. Oh, you had to get rid of, oh. Oh no, yeah. That's the thing too, like, when you buy secondhand yarn, I know it can be dangerous, especially if they have like a moth problem or something, but you know, you're helping other people get rid of their yarn stash. Anyways, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be back in 5 minutes, and we'll continue doing a little bit of crochet, and then maybe we'll actually do some cross stitch. Enjoy the kitty butt while I'm gone. Oh, and ads are gonna play, but it'll just make it so that nobody will get ads for the next hour. So just mute it or whatever, you know. Persevere. It's for the good of everyone. Alright, I'm back. And my plan worked. The kitty went into a cuter position. A more visible position, actually. I could probably There we go. What a cutie patootie. Hello, Ollie. How's it going? Oh, where's the alt button? There it is. Wow, the title of this song, though. Alrighty then. Okay. I'll just change. Can I access my keyboard? Oop. There we go. If I just add crochet to the title, then I don't have to worry about what I'm doing, because I'm doing crochet and cross stitch. Ta-da! I don't know, do you prefer the more zoom? I'm gonna do like a half zoom. We'll see how much we do this and if we swap, because I don't know, we'll see. I didn't actually crochet. Did I not crochet yesterday? I think I might have not crocheted yesterday, but I definitely crocheted the day before until I hurt too much. Yeah, so with this one, you can see because it's going that way, basically go one past the, one past, get over here. I also like just finished eating right before I started streaming, so I've got a little burpees and stuff. I ended up basically making a jealous of Thanksgiving meal. It's like roasted chicken, Brussels sprouts, and some handy? Honey glazed roasted parsnips. I don't know, what was I gonna say? Handy. Honey? I don't know. But yeah, so then just leave those two. This should be out of my way, which is why it feels like it's in a weird place. This one might be okay to... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, we're okay. Maybe? I'll figure it out. I could move this to the side. And then maybe that'll keep me the tension I want. Right. So yeah, last two loops of the last double crochet, the last 3 double crochets of the basically granny stitch, which is 3 double crochets apparently. Put that in there and then just keep going with the next color. And that's literally it. Like, that's literally the entire pattern, is just doing different color triangles. And then on the edges is where there's a little bit of finesse, where it's like, okay, I'll do like half of a thing, basically to make it so that the edges are straight. But I feel like I would totally make another one of these. But when I post my project on Ravelry, I might put some notes in there for people looking for assistance with some of the weird, because it says it's like a beginner pattern or whatever. But some of the things that they don't describe are kind of annoying. And they're not things you can like easily look up a tutorial for, because you don't know what they want you to do. So I might just put some notes and be like, hey, if you're looking for how to do this part, just do this. Because I definitely looked at other people's projects on Ravelry to see, you know, what I was supposed to be doing in this step or whatever. Hello, Wild West Dan. How's it going? Hello, Gamer House. The pattern is not my cat. Oh yeah, sorry. That's just a living cat that's sleeping. It's actually not my cat either, technically. Although that might change, we'll see. He is currently homeless, I think. If we're done doing all the shoutouts for the Women's Guild, we could do a shoutout for Wild West Dan, too. Just saying. Yeah, Wild West Dan. We're participating in the Twitch Women's Guild raid train today, which is why I have slightly more people than normal. We're hanging out, we're doing some crochet, we're doing some cross stitch maybe. And I'm just rambling on about all the things that I do. So this was a 10-day long event with over 80 people, possibly up to 100 people. I don't think there's been a final tally of all the different people that were on as guests and stuff, but it's been kind of ridiculous. Kind of a lot. It's been really cool to see all the different support and all the different collaborations with people. Just bought 4 new cross-stitch patterns. What? You didn't tell me you do cross-stitch. I'll show you my cross-stitch. Like I said, I got distracted because I was showing off all my crochet patterns or all my crochet-like projects. Because I just started learning how to crochet in August. And then the cross-stitch I'm working on is the first cross-stitch I've ever done. And I just basically generated one, because you can do that. But this is, someone will post the emoji. Oh, actually, I have a thing. So that is this. It's 20 colors, 72 by 72, basically, just literally emoji sized, each pixel. Fibre arts, that's what I've been saying. I've been saying I'm in my fibre arts arc, so I'm doing all the things involving fabrics and stuff. But yeah, so I basically, when I was generating this, I don't remember what website I used, but I turned it down to 20 colors. Oh, I can actually show you the colors. I turned it down to 20 colors, and then I just kind of played around with some of the other settings. So it's basically just like a bunch of different kind of cream colors, a bunch of different purples, and a bunch of different oranges. Oh yeah, oh my god. Okay, what is this called? Parking method was something I learned about, which was cool. Like parking versus cross country. And then yeah, I just did one direction. Whoa. What's the best way to see it? Yeah, I just did one direction every 10, and then the spaces is where you could grid it out the other way. I've also seen people do they'll just do a little notch in the corner of a 10 grid, but it's so good. So good. It might be a little bit difficult to get it all out at the end, but I'll figure it out. But yeah, I can't imagine trying to do this without having some kind of grid. It's so good. I learned so much. Also, dude, I have a cool purple thingamajigger. What's it called? Hoop. It's like a rounded rectangle. I might actually need to get a smaller one to frame this, to actually display it. But, oh, well, you can see the back. It's not too bad. It's pretty sort of kind of tidy, maybe a little bit. Yes, I'm using the Pattern Keeper app, I think. Let me double check. Yeah? Question mark? Question mark? Is it called Pattern Keeper? Yeah, Pattern Keeper. Yeah, I am 50.04% of the way done. We're at 1,906 stitches out of 3,809. Basically, I watched a lot of YouTube videos about cross stitch before I started. And yeah, I learned about Pattern Keeper and stuff. So this is the other half that isn't done yet. It's the cat. Do you cross? Oh yeah. Generally with the grid, I've been trying to avoid. That's the thing. I don't know if I'd want to use pen. If I was doing something full coverage, I don't know, maybe. But yeah, generally, on the back, it only goes it's only these little dots. Because basically the way I did it, you skip the corner, and then you go down 8 or up 8, down 2. Up 8, down 2, up 8, down 2, and then it basically ends up making there's one without, 8 with, and then 1 without, and that makes a 10 grid. And then you could do a secondary line that goes across into the space where you're missing, like the gap there. But I just was like, whatever, I can tell where the gaps are there, so it's fine. But yeah, I generally try to avoid going on this, but I have in a couple places. But you know, basically I'll just peel that all out when I'm done. Bought a bunch of pins, watched a bunch of YouTube on how to frame my own. Next one I'm gonna try to frame. Since the first one I did cost me about 30 to create, including needles, hoops, and scissors, and 70 to frame. Oh! Yeah, no, I was just like gonna put it in like a cross stitch hoop, but like a different one that's like smaller and fits it better. Yeah, harder to remove if it's trapped underneath. Done almost 1,500 stitches on my project, only 3.9% complete, oh my god. I need to adjust the kitty cam. Second one is staying in a hoop, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, this is literally the first time I've ever done one. One of the next things, okay, so you saw the embroidery floss I specifically bought for this project. Well, this is the embroidery floss. Wow, GB, that was a face. This is the embroidery floss that I got secondhand. So, yeah. 7.9% on your current. Nice. But I was thinking, I saw these colors. And I was thinking, one of the next things I want to try, maybe, I don't know if I'll get another color or something, but I was thinking I could make like an embroidered patch of the fwog in like these colors maybe. Wow, fwog looks really bright right now. You're not really that bright. Chill out. But yeah, I'm like, I want to make like an embroidered patch of the fwog emoji and then like put that on like my sewing bag or I don't think I've showed this off on stream. Can I do it? Yeah. I mean, we're doing show and tell. I can do some show and tell. Right, kitty? I got this recently, and it makes me happy. I got the second hand. Got my own Lucy and Yak dungaree shorts, jean things. I was thinking I could put like a patch on here or something, but I might put the patch on. Oh, I need to adjust the kitty cam. Why do you keep moving, kitty? Why are you so cute? I'm gonna have to actually like adjust the camera. Now you're just hanging out and not doing you. I'm sorry, but you could be doing fiber arts. Hello, cheesecake. How's it going? Yeah, so that's what I mean. Like, basically, until recently, I was more of a collector of fountain pen ink and watercolor paints and like paper and stuff. But now that like artsy craftsy hoarding fixation is more on the fiber stuff right now. I do need to do some more like painting and drawing and stuff though. I haven't done that in a while. If you want, Dan, you could send me your in-progress picture or your cross stitch you're working on. Make sure we got this. I'm just being like extra paranoid about the tension on that one for some reason. But yeah, if I'm sitting in bed and I'm in the right like vibe and stuff, I can do a full row in like 10 to 15 minutes, and then switching the yarn around takes another like 2 to 5 minutes, as long as I don't like, you know, tangle anything up or anything. So basically doing like a row plus swapping the yarn around takes between 10 to 20 minutes. Yes, Brad. Oh, not to distract myself more. Oh, yep. Oh, gotta show you that one too. No. No. No question mark? Oh, well, maybe. Ooh, yeah, that one. Do I know it? Do I have to? Is that all in the other box? I don't want to dig that box out. Well. Yeah. This is what I was talking about, like water brush pen things. Brad's been getting into plein air and urban sketching. This is like one of those water things. You can get like smaller ones too that would fit better. This is the Kuretake? This is it comes with waterproof ink in it, and it's a brush pen. But I've also like refilled it with other waterproof ink before. Making sure I don't get stuff on my hands. This is another thing. I haven't actually used or set this up or anything. This is another possible option I've seen people do, where they get like a little. This song. What is going on with this song? Calm yourself. But this is like a business card holder, and then you can just get like makeup pans or whatever, and then fill those with paint. This was like an option I had before. I have too many arts and supplies in too many places. Where is the pen I'm thinking of? I was just gonna show you a fountain pen. Oh, there we go. That one. It's not the one I was thinking of, but it's one of the ones I was thinking about. The Kaweco. The Kaweco Sport. This is like the pretty shiny one I have. It's the iridescent one, which was like the special edition one last year. But the Kaweco Sport line is a nice, like, small travel size one. Oh, what's the other one I like? There's one I like that's I'm just playing with art supplies today. Let me get the other stuff for context for people that didn't see the pictures. Oops. Dropping things on the ground. What are you doing here? Oh, this is what I wanted. Well, this is some of what I wanted. Yeah, so here's one of the other Kaweco Sports I have. And like I just filled that with like a waterproof ink. This is another good option. Platinum Preppy. These ones have like a really good picture sent. I'll have to check that in a second. These ones have a really good sealing mechanism on the lid. So out of all the pens I've tried, like they're one of the best ones for like not drying out. Which also hypothetically means they're less likely to like leak in your bag or something. But Platinum Preppy, they're one of the like really cheap kind of like throwaway pens. But you can just refill them with any, like you can refill, oh, this one needs to be cleaned out. You can refill the one in there, or just like get cartridges. We were talking about plein air and stuff. This is my kit basically that I use. So like this is my phone. This is the there you go. This is my phone. This is the kit. So it's a little bit thicker than my phone, but it's about the same size. So these are, I'm sorry, Mickey. I have these are not the prettiest pens I own. Yeah, like I said, like if you want to talk to me about fountain pens or watercolor art supplies specifically, or art supplies or mechanical keyboards or Black Phoenix Alchemy Lab perfume, that's very specific, but I have a couple like, you know, those are definitely in my something in my my big interests. So anyways, this is my set that I use when I do like plein air or whatever. This is a Smart Fit Lehit Lab Act something or other. So this is the kind of thing I'll take with me. It just has little bits of scrap watercolor paper. It's about A7 in size. This is like the colors of paint that I have in my paint set, so I can kind of see what they look like, and it's just like taped with packing tape. Right now in here I've got, I think this is a square travel brush. I've got a pencil, a brush pen, this is the spritzer, like water spritzer, and then this, which is tiny, this is my favorite travel brush. This is a Rosemary & Co. And it's an angled one. So it's like one of the better ones I've ever tried. It's like just firm enough and just soft enough. I don't know, I like it a lot. This is like a blend, I think. Like a blend between natural and synthetic hair. But yeah, so then I have a clip, and this is just a scrap of a t-shirt. And then in here, basically I have, I think these are meant to like clip sunglasses onto like your like visor in your car and stuff. But I use them like this. This is actually full of water. But this is like waterproof. So basically what I'll do is I'll clean this when I come back, and then I'll go out, this will have water in it, I'll use the water, and then I'll close it again, and it stays sealed, so I can take the dirty water home with me and not dispose of it on site. And what I'll do is I'll open this up, I'll do something like that, and basically the magnet is on the other side of the mesh, and it holds the paint like that, and then this holds that like that, and then I'll just basically with one hand, like I'll, you know, I might stuff this under here or something, you know. I don't really have a set place for the rag, but you know, I can basically set this all up one-handedly and then paint one-handedly. Oh, I gotta go back and see. But you know, like I can go out, I can draw, I can spritz water on here, activate the paints, you know, I can get my brush out, you know, set that up, mix paint, you know. The only thing about this setup is that sometimes when I'm done painting, like the painting is still wet, and then I have to like either not care too much and just put the painting away and have it smear, or you know, carry it like somehow elsewise. But yeah, I've really enjoyed this setup. It's not like, I could still tweak things with it, but I feel like it's like small enough to basically put in my pocket and take anywhere, but it has like so much in it, you know, so I can do pretty much anything. I've never done calligraphy. That's something I haven't done. Put this clip back. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, Brad's been getting into plein air, and it's one of the things I'm passionate about, even though I haven't done it in a long time. We are in a show and tell mood. I could show you some of the pictures I've painted. Let me scroll back up and see what I missed though. Distractible is my secondary oneness, yeah. I do need to, I need to wash some of my pens for sure. I need to check these DM pictures. Sure, yeah, you don't need anything fancy. I was saying to Brad, you could literally just have like a Ziploc bag with a pen and a piece of paper in it and you're good. Like, you can upgrade things. You can try other things. Oh no, Mumsy. Having to visit 3 different places. Searching for cinnamonish cologne. Oh. Yeah. Sorry, Brad. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, you did calligraphy in middle school. That's cool. Let me put this away. Okay. Clean these ones. Put them in there. Ugh. Here's a taste of my perfume collection. A lot of these are doubles. I mostly use this back row here. But this is one of my favorite perfumes. This is just like a lavender one for like helping you sleep. It's like a lavender marshmallowy kind of one. Well, vanilla more. This one's marshmallowy. I don't know how to pronounce that one. I don't even know how to describe some of these things, but yeah. First of the three spirits, air in the ether, mouse's long and sad tail, the girl, TKO. I gotta put one of these on. I'm gonna maybe air in the ether, and then I'll check the pictures from Wild West Dan. And then I could get out some paintings, and then we could crochet. We're all over the place today, but it's fine. Oh yeah, there's also a foil over here, I forgot there's that one too. This box that has all my products in it. Maybe? Yeah. Not all of them, but some of them anyways. Let me check this pictures first. Oh, nice. Wow. Yeah, this is the big ones too. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I've looked at one of those before too, to like hold it, like instead of a hoop, using one of those like tapestry things. That's cool. Don't want to get distracted by pings. Alright, okay, we'll show off so many arts, so little time, yeah. Oh, I don't have, I guess, is that in here? Where did I think that's in here. Oh, that's way down there. I don't know if I want to dig that out. Unless, no, yeah, that's way down there. Yeah, maybe. It's worth it. It's only slightly annoying. I'll only slightly have to do things. I think if I move that and that, I think I can basically just grab that. Oh. You need to not do that, please. I managed to somehow break a part of that off. I'll deal with that another time. Alright, we're done digging things out of the closet for now. But I'll show this, because it's one of the more impressive things I've done. And I haven't mailed it away yet, so. This is a pencil drawing. I did use, oh, I don't know. I did use the light box to get the outlines of some of the things in this. Oh, I'm sorry. We did bong. I was trying not to. But this is a pencil drawing. I might need to zoom in so you can see that it's actually pencil. Can I zoom in a way? Oh, look, see, pencil. You can tell because it's reflective. So reflective. It's also in a frame right now, but I haven't taken any good photos of this because it's pencil and it's very difficult. Okay, so I proved it's pencil. Let me zoom out again so you can see it a bit better. Yeah, this is a pencil drawing that I need to mail at some point in the near future. It's kind of overdue, but you know. So that's a thing. Sorry, kitty. I know, scary noises. But I was just going to show you like some doodly paintings I did. Oh yeah, this is like the first wash painting I did. I'll also just kind of put it in this to save it. Anyone who knows like royalty-free images will have seen this picture. Probably. It's like one of the top like royalty-free images that people use. But yeah, I did eensy weensy teeny tiny little brush strokes. One of those things where I did way too small details and then I was like, well, I guess I have to do way too small details forever now. But yeah, a lot of the paintings I've done are more kind of this level of detail, which are generally like half an hour paintings or something. This was like 2020. I was doing a thing where I was trying to do painting every day, so some of them were like literally like 5-minute paintings, and some of them were, you know, bikes. Wobbly pictures of bikes on paper that I don't like very much. Oh yeah, so this is more. This is kind of what I was talking about, Brad. This is the dark lines here are a waterproof ink, and then the orange is a water soluble ink. So what I did was I think I sketched it out with the water soluble ink, and then I did the dark lines on top, and then I put water on it to basically like make the water soluble ink kind of spread around and be like shading. This is art. This was one of the things I did. I don't think I did it plein air, but I took a picture to do. This is one of the art stores in Belfast that I've been to. Crochet row, yeah, I'm gonna crochet more when I get back to not being distracted. But hey, I've got these people here. May as well show them some art they probably haven't seen yet. Robin! I love robins. They're so cute. Look at that face! Look at that face. How can you not love that? Yeah, I love bird watching also. There's a lot of birds in here. But yeah, definitely, like, this isn't, like, all supposed to be... I get distracted whenever there's words in a song. You need to get out of here, Ben. I'm sorry. Yeah, there's a lot of... What was I saying? Yeah, like I say, a lot of this is from 2020 when I was doing like daily art. I did daily art for like 3 months and I gave up. But some of them, you know, some of them were 20 minutes, some of them were 5 minutes, you know, so it's variable quality. They're not like... They're not supposed to be... What's the word? What is it when you make like a website? Oh, they're not supposed to be like portfolio quality kind of things. This is the kind of stuff I would do plein air, like on a walk. So I'd go out on a walk, scribble some lines in ink, and then splash a couple colors of paint. Also, cars are like surprisingly fun to do watercolor. I don't know, at least for me. This is one of those ones with only 2 colors. I think this is blue and brown. Yeah, Google Earth. I wanted to try that, doing like Google Earth, plein air kind of stuff. Trying to find if there's anything else in here that I'm like, oh my god, I need to show this one. I think I might not though. I think a lot of these I'm like, meh, you know. I hated this one, so I put more water on it, and then you know, tried this one. It was too too thick. Oh yeah. So this is my plein air kit basically. But like painted and drawn. And then there's a painting in the painting of the painting. I think this was I was painting looking out my window at like the neighbors' kids' toys in the yard. Yeah, a lot of these I'm like meh, meh, meh. But you know, like same, like a lot of these would be just like quickly done. Especially if it was a day where I was having a lot of pain. You know, just looking out the window. I think this one was done plein air. Like out and about in real life. Basically there was a bunch of seagulls and they were not standing still, so I just did like a bunch of different scribbly seagulls. It's Animal Crossing. I think this was another plein air one. This was at Gosford Park. Oh, it was a lot of these days too, where it's like just like oh, that might not have been plein air, because this one was plein air for sure. This was at Gosford Park. The other one might have been from a picture. Hey, sweetheart Allie. And there's a bird. Yeah, a lot of meh, 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 meh. Nobody cares. Although, like, this is really satisfying and fun, just like mixing colors. I was trying to pick a palette. This is when I was picking what palette I wanted to put together. We're basically going through all of my different like fixations and art hobby sidetracks. Oh god, that's so ugly. Don't look at that. No! No, yeah, me trying to follow a tutorial. Not loving it, but you know, following a tutorial. Following a different tutorial. Oh god, hating it. It's, you know, like trying different things and being like, oh, if people can do this, then it looks cool. Why does it not look cool when I do this? Oh, trying to like draw somebody when you're not looking at them. It's one of those things you do in school and stuff. This one was supposed to be cool. I was trying to use like actual rain to move stuff around and everything. I would say hobby. I would like to kind of transition it to being more of a work thing. Another just standing outside in the rain trying to paint a picture of a house kind of thing. I've been paid to do drawings for people before, but it's never been like a stable form of income or anything. It's more plein air, just standing outside painting cones. I've gotten very distracted, duo. Very distracted. We're showing off other art supplies and crafts and hobbies and stuff. Overcast one. I don't know. I don't even know when that was. A million years ago. This was a fun. This was one I did. This was one of the plein air ones I did, and you can tell that I put it away because it started raining, and it was like smeared in my bag. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the first one I did outside. This is the first time I tried plein air painting, and I was like, oh yeah, this is fun. I feel like this is one of my favorite ones too, but you know, definitely want to do more of that. Here's more of the, like, trying to use a waterproof and not waterproof pen. Oh yeah, this is I didn't mention, this is a blue tit, this is a starling. Earlier we had a great tit. Also robins. Where's the great tit? There's a great tit. Great tit. Blue tit. More robins. More stylized robin. There's another. Oh, this is a juvenile great tit hanging on the feeder. This is the first. Oh yeah, sorry. I'm thinking too many things at the same time. But thank you, Wild West Dan. for the gift sub to Brad. I did see it. And then my brain got distracted. It's very much appreciated, Dan. This was the first thing I drew in 2020. Little did I know. Thank you, Cheesecake. Doing some anime shiz. This is like literally looks like something out of my high school sketchbook. You know, I don't know. I hate most of these things. Like, I do not like most of these things. But I'm not going to sit here and go, I hate it the whole time. Because that's just, I mean, you've all of my viewers have heard it a million times. I feel like I had fun with this one. Like, I don't love it, but I had fun with it. You can see there's like, I think there's like pencil crayon. There's fountain pen. There's watercolor. And there's also like specifically granulating watercolor. I think that looks really cool together. I like the vibes of this picture. I think this is a crow. I'm not sure. I'm not great at identifying those guys. Same with this one. Like, the actual like subject isn't done well, but I like the vibes of like the colors and stuff in this. Another robin. This one, I think this is one of the ones I did from a photo that I didn't take. Most of the robin pictures I do. Yeah, you can tell what I was feeling this day. RSI. I think this one I was thinking of doing like a sea glass kind of palette. Ocean glass. A lot of random things. Oh, another great tit. Apparently I painted a lot of great tits in 2020. I think I just had a lot of good photos of them. See you, Dan. Have a great one. Thank you for the gift sub. I enjoyed seeing all your cross stitch. This is another reference photo one. Reference photo, not my own photo. But all the ones that I have reference photo, like all the ones I've done from other people's reference photos, I always made sure to use like royalty-free, copyright-free images. So clover. Some paint tubes. I think these are the paint tubes I use the most of. Yeah, this is random box of goodies. I think there might be like one in there that's not from 2020, but pretty much all from 2020. I'm trying to think if there's any other things I should show off before I actually like maybe do some crochet or something. Is it this one? This one? Oh no, it's the one that the camera's on, I think. I'm gonna have a sip of tea, because apparently it's almost been an hour. Definitely gonna have to wash my hands again before I actually do cross stitch, if I'm gonna do some. But yeah, for anyone that's been sitting through my distractions, by the way, my name is Phedran, and I've been streaming every single day for over 6 years. So, and a lot of the art that I showed off just now was actually done on stream, or at least some of it. Like that pencil drawing, that was done on stream partially. Some of those paintings were done on stream partially. The cross stitch so far has been done 100% done on stream. But I also do play like cozy games and Minecraft, and we have a community server and other things. I feel like after the next break I should do another raid train talk, and then, I don't know, just do some more crafting. Thank you, Allie. I feel like I'm slightly less panicked this time. Yes, I do think about that, Brad. There's a lot of people that never do anything in their life for 6 years. Never mind every single day for 6 years. It's kind of a lot. Yeah, don't think about it. It's Tim's fault. It's Tim's fault. Actually, do I? No, I don't know. I'm not gonna dig up more. I was gonna say I could dig out the sketchbook that actually has the pencil drawings that are the reason why Tim was like, oh, you should do Inktober for you should like stream Inktober. Back when I was sitting on the bed watching House MD with Tim at night before we went to bed, and I was just doing some pencil drawing because I was like, oh, I feel like I need to do something because I'm feeling really stressed out and I need a distraction. And I hypothetically, a distraction that makes me feel better about myself would be the best. Let's see if we can do a couple stitches before the break. But yeah, feel free to follow if any of this sounds at all interesting, or even just me rambling is enjoyable and relaxing, because I do a lot of that every single day. And you're welcome to join me. Usually I start my stream in about 2 hours from now. That's my normal stream slot. This is a bit early for me. But every single night, 6 p.m. GMT. What is that in other time zones? 10 a.m. PST? 10? 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Yeah. Is it? Yeah, 1 p.m. Eastern. I usually go for 3 hours. And I take a 5-minute break every hour. What is going on here? Just struggling. Yeah, right now, crochet is the thing I want to do with all my time when I'm not streaming specifically. I'm currently playing my time at Sandrock. I'm definitely going to be getting more into The Sims 4 again because the next pack is coming out. We've been doing some Minecraft mini games, especially on the weekends. We do a lot of Minecraft bingo. I am halfway through, I don't know about halfway, I'm partway through Horizon Forbidden West and Tears of the Kingdom, but my Elgato has been acting up, so I haven't been playing those recently. What else did I play recently? Noon Central. Yeah, I used to go 6 p.m. to midnight. You remember? I used to stream 6 hours a day. There was a time and a place when I did that. That's when I was playing with like well, that's when I was trying to push for partner, and when I was doing the Mindcrack server, and when I was doing Pixelmon. Tears is so good. Yeah, I'm trying to stay unspoiled on some of the later stuff. I have seen the Tears, and I have seen the temples. I'm trying to say it in ways that are not going to spoil anybody else. But yeah, I haven't finished the game yet, and I'm just taking my sweet time. Extra sweet time because my Elgato's being a butt. Oh yeah, Starfield. Yeah, I have a like however many hour Starfield save that I haven't touched in a while. We played through Fae Farm, like the storyline. I haven't gone back to that. There's still a lot of like quests and achievements and stuff if I wanted to go back to that. Yeah, Fae Farm. Trying to think what else. We had the Mindcrack charity marathon, whatever other week that was, and we did some UHC for charity. I vibrated all the way out of my chair.
Oh no, that's a lot of feet.
Killsbells! Thank you for the raid! Hello, Unstable One. Hello, Wind Sing. Hello, Just TK. Oh, hello, Fake Stereo. Hello, Pick Stitch. Hello, how's it going? Oh wow, and you got the cute cat. Look at all that tummy fluff. Look at all those toe beans. Hello, Raiders. how's it going? What were you up to? Hello, Ume no Ame. Hopefully I didn't butcher that too badly. Look at them beans! Oh my god, I gotta get the beans. Get them beans all over this place. Look at the beans. This is not my cat, by the way. Well, he might currently technically be a stray at this point. But for a while, he was not our cat. And now he's kind of homeless. But we take care of him. Skips down like that, why not? Hello, Snipem. Something was mentioned about vibrating out of a chair. Yeah. Crocheting a Baphomet? I never pronounced that right. I think the only time I've ever heard someone say that it was when they were doing like a La Mulana Let's Play. Hide all the beans! Yeah, hide the beans! Yeah, no, I was talking about, basically there's a charity PvP Minecraft event that I participate in twice a year usually, up to like 4 times a year. And every time I do it, I'm so stressed out, like so full of anxiety that I literally am like shaking. So I just say I'm like vibrating out of my chair. But yeah, usually I'm like shaking so hard I can't even like aim or anything. If you've ever heard of UHC or Mindcrack, then that's what it is, but you probably haven't heard of either of those things. Apparently it's break time. I'm gonna hang out with these people for a couple minutes and then I'll go for my break. But yeah, by the way, I am currently participating in the Twitch Women's Guild raid train. We're on the, I think we might be in the last 24 hours now. But this event has been going on for, this is the 10th day.
Oh my god, and now I need to...
Oh my god. We haven't had a lot of alerts, so we haven't had to explain a lot of our alerts. Thank you for the follower goal. Oh my god. I'm slowly inching my way to 10k. One day. Oh my god. Hello, Theory Space. Less than 24, yeah, so we got less than 24 hours to go. This is the Twitch Women's Guild raid train. It's the first ever Twitch Women's Guild raid train. And basically it's for celebrating and expressing our thankfulness. I'm sorry, I'm reading from a prompt here. Expressing our thankfulness for the achievements, resilience, and equity of women and femme-identifying creators, including cis, trans, non-binary, and gender non-conforming individuals. And it's, like I said, it's been 10 days long and over 80 creators have been participating in this. So it's huge. We're going to be raiding out... I'm like literally not even keeping track of time. But yeah, I'll be raiding out in like an hour or an hour and a half or something. So yeah. Hello, Arid. Modding for one of the streamers. Nice. The train has been incredible. Hello, Razor Stormmore. Yeah, applications are open for the guild. It's on, if you're on my Twitch page, you click on the thing that says like Twitch Women's Guild. I might have a command for it, but the Twitch Women's Guild, if you click on the team page, there's a link on the team page. 90 minutes, yeah, that's what I thought. There's a link on the team page for submitting if you are interested in submitting to the Twitch Women's Guild. But yeah, first ever Twitch Women's Guild raid train. Over 80 participants, over a full 10-day period. We're in the last 24 hours. And we will be raiding into Gray Overcast art, I believe. Ooh, who will be streaming a drawing of a Grand Cayman Blue Iguana and hoping to start painting it in blues and greens for Hughvember. So, actually, me having like a whole art thing is actually like perfect. Because we'll be raiding into some more art. Alright, but yeah, for my own health, I do actually take a break every hour. I'll only be gone for less than 5 minutes. While I'm gone, there will be ads, but it's just to make it so that nobody will get ads for the next hour. But if you hang out, you get to hang out with the kitty cat, and we've got a little frog that like bounces around the screen, and you can see if it hits the corner. So if you guys can all hang out, guys and gals and non-binary pals, everyone in between, if you all can hang out, chit chat, keep yourself company, I'll be right back, and then we can continue chatting about absolutely everything and nothing. Maybe I'll tell you about like the anime I've been watching. I don't know. We've kind of gone on like a whole journey today. We've gone everywhere. So I don't know. We haven't talked about anime yet. That's another thing I can just talk about forever. So I will be back. Alright, I'm back. Hello. I still kind of want to at least finish this row. And then maybe we can actually do some cross stitch? I don't know. I haven't done a very good job of doing the cross stitch. But we've been having fun, I think. I hope that we've been having fun. I think I've been keeping y'all entertained. Oh yeah, I also do need to do another call out for the week of giving. Although we do have a channel command for it at least, which I did see. I also need to go back over my work because I've been basically very distracted, even when I've been doing any actual crochet. Get out of here. Hello, Spaceberry. Yeah, I'm trying to think, because like right now my entire life has been crochet, cross stitch, the raid train, like lurking on the raid train, raiding into the raid train, all that kind of stuff. And then I've been like just absolutely consuming everything related to Heaven Official's Blessing. And then also like rewatching a couple anime and like reading a lot of manga, and I don't know the word for Chinese manga. I know Chinese is, it's a whole thing, but anyways, I don't know what the word is for that. Oh, Moofy. He's Super Bubble. I've been reading around a lot of Billy, basically. But yeah, Heaven Official's Blessing is like one of my current fixations. So I did it again. We do it again. No, I think manhwa is Korean. I think danhwa or something is the word for the anime, but I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like it's a something I don't really have the vocabulary for yet. Well, Danmei, yes. But that's a very specific, I think that's a specific subsection of it. But yes, very much. Yes. No! No, Super Bubble. Oh my god. I was talking about that though. But hello, Anxious Calamity. Oh my god, my nose is so itchy. I was talking to Tim about that, how, like, you know, I have read me some hentai manga. And I have read, like, some really wholesome, you know, like, cutesy stuff, and then a lot of the stuff I'm reading on Bilibili, which is my choice, the things I'm choosing to read, but a lot of the things I'm reading are, like, halfway in between, which are, you know, they're horny, but nothing actually happens, which I'm totally fine with. I'm all about that life. It's great. Thank you. Yeah, you didn't tell me about your project. You said it was a I don't know how to pronounce it. Baphomet headband thing. I would like to learn more about it. Did we get a shout out for Kel's Bell? I click through here. Ugh, don't autoplay things, please. Oh, Kelsifer. Fibre artist. Nice. Oh, jeez. Close that so I can see things. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the thing, like, you know. Yeah. Sorry. Hello, Anxious Calamity. Yeah, I'm a very new fan, but I'm very much enjoying my time here. I've rewatched the anime so many times. I've read the entire manhwa, apparently. I may or may not be looking at the novels on Amazon. Pattern by Not Your Mama's artwork. Oh, well. Oh, okay, yeah. Ears and horns. Okay, I wasn't sure if you actually meant like that. However you pronounce it. Baphomet? Yeah. Oh my god. Me loudly laughing and snorting into the microphone. I'm sorry. I hope I'm not like breaking anyone's ears. Hey, Santoast. Oh, I'm like off camera now. Yeah, close enough. I mean, now that I know it's like basically the same word, I'm not as like, you know, that's what I was saying. I didn't know what the word was specifically. Yeah, let me just say I've been sorting Billy by GL and BL and just reading all of like the top rated ones. And then I run out of chapters and I start reading the next one. And then like the next day I'm like, ooh, new chapters. So I'm having a great time. It's a very good time. But yeah, I've run out of the comic and the anime of, I never remember TGCF. I've run out of that, and now I need to read the novels, basically. Okay, so we have 3. So what is this? 2 in the last stitch or something? I can turn off that alarm. Oh, I have new chapters ready to read. Speaking of, all right, where am I at? I don't even know what row I'm on anymore. Am I on 19? Oh, it might be here. So 3 granny stitch, 1 DC into third chain of previous row. Okay, so 1 DC and then flip, and then 1 DC in 3. Okay, they do in third chain and that, but I don't think I specify the difference there. I think we're fine. It's probably fine. I've just been doing it here. It's good enough. Alright, so then we need to flip it. This is where things get complicated because I have 7 active yarn. Balls? Threads? Okay, this is my life. We have 7 active things going on. So I need to flip it. Just yank this, get this out of my life. I do think it's looking really cool though. I like this pattern a lot. It's literally just granny stitches for days and then like some chains and some extra double crochets. But I think this would be so cool in so many different like color schemes. Yeah, basically just need to swap all the yarn positions to the opposite of what they were. And we start from the top. It's not so bad now that I like kind of understand what's going on, but like when I first was trying to figure out how to do this blanket, I was failing a lot. A lot of making my life harder than I need to be, basically. And I was like, oh no, I literally just swap that, over, under, you know, make sure I'm not tangled, and then we're good to go. This is why you can see why I'm like, oh, you only need like maybe 5 minutes to swap the yarn around as long as I don't like tangle it. And then, you know, sometimes I need to just pull some of the yarn out of the top to make it easier to, because I'm going from the center and some of them are a bit tight. Need to get you the tote I got my aunt a couple of Christmases ago. 6 skeins, but has grommeted holes. Yeah, I've seen, I think the person who did this pattern, they had like basically a wooden thing with like dowels. And then they would be like, oh, you just like, they were saying that you should basically cut enough yarn that you need for a triangle and then just put that on these little dowels. But I'm just working from the balls, and then like the first row I needed 3 threads from this color and I only had 2 balls, so I was working 2 ends from one, and that was what was really hard to do. This is currently actually, double check here, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is the chill station, I I think. Why doesn't it tell you what station you're listening to? Yeah, this is the chill station on Pretzel, I believe. I'm pretty sure. It doesn't tell me, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and then now we're on the other side. And now we just gotta do the thing. Yeah, maybe doing it like that is kind of screwing me up, but I think it's okay. Like, this is meant to be a gift, but also it's a gift for somebody that I think won't mind if it's not perfect, you know? Like that's that way. So we got chain 3. Oh my god, please. My tiny pinkies. I don't know if this is something anyone else has, but like, we can see like where the knuckles are. At least when you're in art, one of the things they say is like that this pinky finger should reach like that knuckle. Like when you're drawing, it's one of those like kind of drawing math rule things. I have tiny pinkies, so it makes some things more difficult than it needs to be. All right, what was I doing? Oh, chain 3. And then oh, I'm not going to show off all my projects again, but because it's pretty and easy to see. Ugh. This is the other blanket I'm working on, Kel's Bells. And it's like a gradient. It's like a gradient rainbow lap blanket thing. And I'm going to have 2 more colors. It's going to be an orange and like another maroon. I think it's basically just single crochet and chain. Yeah, this one's cotton yarn. The one I'm making right now is acrylic yarn. It's actually the first time I've used acrylic yarn. How many? What's going on here? Oh yeah, no, that's fine. I think I've already woven in like 13 ends or something on this one. The one I'm working on right now, hypothetically, is going to take me another 18 hours of crochet, and I'm going to have to weave in like 80 ends, because each row, I have all the end, like each row, each triangle section, like this, like each of these lines, I have all the ends from both sides meeting. I'm trying to think, what's this one? I think this one's called the Cameron blanket, if you look on Ravelry. Or if you look for Phedran on Ravelry, it might show on my... I don't know how my account works, but it might show on there, because I have it in my projects. So what was it again? Did I swipe my phone? I think I swiped my phone. Oh yeah, no, here we are. We're on row 20 out of 73 rows on this one. There's like 6 rows of triangles, basically. But I don't, like 99% of the time, I'm not actually reading the pattern. So we got chain 3, 1 DC, 3 granny stitches. Easy peasy. Oh, I should probably zoom back out again, or in again. But yeah, I just started learning how to crochet in August. And oh, I guess I don't think I showed this off. Sorry, for anyone who's getting like repeats, it's just like whenever we get a big raid and stuff, I'm like, hey, look at this other thing we're doing. This is what I was planning on doing. Which is why I've got that in the corner. This is my first time doing a cross stitch. We're about halfway done, but I got distracted by crochet instead, and I'm not mad about that. It's fine. I should stop sitting on the edge of my seat. Yeah, my first ever time doing cross stitch. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It takes so long though. I'm getting to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm ready to be done now. I think the next time I do a cross stitch, this is also what I was talking about. I need this to not be here. I need this to be like farther away so I can have better tension. Yeah, I'm ready to be done. which is, I think, is part of why I'm like a little bit impatient. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go do some crochet because I can actually, like, you know, it just feels like it goes faster. I don't know. I mean, I could have worked on my cross stitch this whole time, and then I would have, come on, don't make me look dumb in front of my friends. I would have been farther along, and I would have been closer to being done. But as I keep saying to chat too, usually I haven't actually crocheted on stream that much yet. I've mostly just been crocheting in bed. So when I do crochet on stream, I'm like, this feels weird. This is not the angle I normally do these things. What's going on? But yeah, I've actually been streaming every single day for over 6 years. And we get up to all kinds of things around here. Mostly cozy games, also art, also crafts, also raid trains, apparently. This is my first raid train ever, actually. Okay. Woo! I stopped at the right time. Okay. Alright. Can you tell I took painkillers before my slot started? My chat will know. Sometimes I'm a certain level of talkative, and it's because I've taken painkillers. So I'm like kind of hyper almost. I don't know. That's how I feel right now. I'm a little bit more hyper than normal, trying to be cool. Trying to be cool. Trying to help keep the raid train chugging along, trying to make sure that I pass on as many people as possible to the next person in the train. Lots of talkie. So much talkie. My throat's gonna hurt tomorrow. Maybe we'll actually do cross stitch tomorrow. I don't know. I mean, maybe we'll do cross stitch today. We could still. We have like an hour left. It would be really great if I actually crocheted this at like the speed that I timed myself that one time, because then I would be so much farther along. But I guess we kind of like got distracted and went through my entire like art portfolio and stuff. Not really, technically. There's a lot of other art I didn't show off, but one of these days I do need to make an actual art portfolio and maybe create some new art. Coming up on 60 minutes. Yep. I'm keeping an eye on it. Oh, this ball needs to not be a ball. Oh, I guess I could show off like that one thing, because that's a digital thing. I have a digital picture that I need to finish it. I have not finished, but I've got pretty far on it, and it's kind of cool. Do I have... Is it an image or a media source? I think I do. Okay, well, can I like restart that? I don't know. Zoom it in a bit better. Yeah, so this is it'll, sorry for the like slight flashing. It'll restart in a sec, but this is like a speed paint or like a recording of a digital painting that I'm not done. It'll restart now-ish, because I'm not done. There we go. So this is a pet portrait that I'm not done yet, but I need to finish at some point. I've already had like at least 2 lozenges today in the stream. Brad is good at suggestions. What did Brad say? Oh, distracting me, you mean? And, okay, now you can stop. How do I stop? Properties. Oh, I could slow it down? Oh my god, if I only knew. Stop. Sure? Oh, okay, yeah, definitely turn down the speed on that. That's cool. Okay. Well, I can hide that now. Alright. Yeah, basically what I'm saying is we would be farther along on this blanket, except for I'm distractible. and we've been talking about other things, showing off other things, you know. We still haven't really talked about anime. We don't have to. It's just one of those things that, you know, I can definitely get lost talking about. We sort of touched on it a little bit. I don't really know. I don't know if anyone else in here even watches anime. I mean, I know some people, but this tangle needs to not be so tangled, thanks. Yeah, the ADHD is strong with me today. Oh yeah, have we even hiccuped today? I mean, we probably have. I have watched it. I have watched the last episode. I started watching it one year when I was really stressed out. I actually only watched it in the last 3 or 4 years. And I started watching it because they were like, oh, final season. And I was like, oh, cool. I'm really stressed out. I need something stressful to make me feel less like my life is stressful. I'm going to watch Attack on Titan because apparently the last season's coming out. And I want to be caught up so I can watch that. And that'll be exciting. And then that was 3 seasons ago. Don't get to be around as often as I used to. Yeah. Fan of JJK. I'm a fan of a lot of things. Ugh. But yeah, lately when I just want to feel good and I want the good brain juices, I've just been rewatching, what's it called? Yeah, well, that's what I mean. It was the final season, and then the final season part 2, and then the final season really this time, and then the final season really this time part 2, part 3, part whatever. And it's really, guys? Come on. They baited us. Yeah, Heaven Official's Blessing and Apothecary Diaries. I've just been watching on repeat. I just listen to them and look up every once in a while I'm crocheting, basically. My New Boss is Goofy. I've also really been enjoying, but definite trigger warnings for people. It's the coziest trigger warning kind of anime, you know? Ron Kamonohashi's Forbidden Deductions is alright. You know, it's fine. I'm not super in love with it or anything. It's not bad. Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh boy. I feel the last episode, I just didn't really pay attention to it all. But the episode before that, I was glued to the screen. I've read the manga. I'm up to date. I'm up to date on most of the Shonen Jump stuff. Apothecary Diaries is so good. I love it. It's totally in my wheelhouse right now. It's my thing. It's my kind of thing. Literally I've rewatched that one 5 times. Spy Family. Our Dating Story, The Experienced You and the Inexperienced Me. It's I part love it, part hate it. It's... I feel a lot of the stuff they bring up in that one is really good stuff to bring up, especially to boys, and be oh, this is a thing that happens, and this is, you know, it's basically a dating and romance thing, but they actually touch on a lot of the things that girls go through. But they do it from the boy's point of view. So it's always oh, this girl had all these problems with this abusive guy. Oh, but he's such a nice guy because he's not like that. And it's right, but it's not about him. It's about her. You don't need to position it in a way that it's about him. Oh yeah, the One Piece live action is great. I also have been rewatching that. Yeah, I can totally see that, Sweetheart Alley. I really enjoyed My Dress Up Darling. I generally don't, I would say I generally don't go for, fan servicey kind of stuff. But I really liked the way, similarly, that they kind of handled, girls being human beings instead of just, fetish objects. I know it is very fan servicey, but, it's... I feel it's hard to explain. If you don't like the fan service, that's fine. I'm not trying to convince you otherwise. But for me, I I'm flip-flopping all over the place. I don't mind fan service, but like I generally, if it's like a fan servicey anime, like that's not something I'm gonna go out of my way to go for, you know. But I feel like the personalities of the characters and stuff, and how they handle certain topics, was really intriguing to me. That makes it sound worse than it is, Zero Bubble. I feel like I don't know, like I feel like I have seen The Early in April. We actually just recently watched that with my patrons as well. That was a good time. Let's see, what else am I watching? Oh, The Ancient Magus' Bride is also something I'm watching this season. There's a couple other ones that are on like other platforms that I haven't watched yet. I think I have... Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, Ollie. It's like, I don't mind fan service. And there's certain types of fan service that probably get my crank going. But generally, like, if it is like, you know, like, I'm not into like harem anime or anything like that. I'm not big into a lot of the like most fan servicey kind of stuff. But like, if I find something that I vibe with and it's fan servicey, then I'm like, that's fine, you know. No, yeah, no, I understood what you were going for, Super Bubble. I'm jumping between two different things. Food Wars. I feel like that's one of those ones that, like, I think had a great premise and had some good arcs, and then it was very like, and question mark. I feel like there was like certain arcs where like got to a certain point and then it just like plateaued or kind of went meow. Yeah. Like, I was legitimately interested in like the cooking and like the non-battle anime kind of stuff about Food Wars, so I didn't really care about like the, oh my god, they orgasmed because they ate food, you know. I'm like, whatever, sure, fine, it's funny, haha, you know, like I don't really care. I was more interested in the like Iron Chef aspect of it. Are you a manga reader, Allie, or are you just not just as in, but like, are you purely an anime only? Am I going too far? No, we already did the 3. We're good. Tim likes Silver Spoon. If you couldn't tell. I'm not doing a very good job of like talking and crocheting at the same time. Also, I need another lozenge, I think. Read a couple manga, but usually gravitate towards anime. I go through phases. Like, I go through phases of even, like, watching anime and not. Lately, I'm pretty big into just anime in general. And, like, even seasonal anime, which back in my day was not an option. Like, back in my day, you know, we would rent like an anime movie on VHS from Blockbuster. So being able to watch seasonal anime is kind of like ridiculous. But I think especially with manga, it kind of comes and goes with like my pain levels, because sitting there and like swiping or like finding a new way to swipe that doesn't hurt, like while reading, like either scrolling up or swiping sideways, can sometimes be a struggle for me. But right now I'm deep into reading manga and also watching seasonal anime. So like I said, I'm living in the future. Yeah, I'm currently caught up on most of the big Shonen Jump ones. And then, like I said, I recently installed Bilibili, so I've been just going hog wild in their BL and GL section. I'd like to find a better way to read more like shoujo, josei, what's the other one called? Seinen. Like other genres and stuff, but there is still that one Blockbuster store, yeah. I was mostly curious because you mentioned My Hero Academia. Slowly reading the I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I haven't seen it or read it, but I do know what you're talking about, and I know why you asked about it and why you asked about Your Lie in April. I know. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Even if I haven't seen it or read it, I know enough to know. I also do consume a lot of like AniTuber content like on YouTube. So even if it's stuff like I don't look for spoilers, but there's some like series and stuff where I'm like, I'm probably not gonna read that anytime soon. And then I'll like watch like people make like 3-hour-long videos about it, you know? Excuse me. Yeah, I picked that up. Actually, now let me look and see. Let me look at my, because I do have, I have posted at least once in the women's Discord. I've posted like my recommendations and stuff, but let me look at my recommendation list and see on there what I would suggest to that kind of taste and see if you've read or watched it. I guess some of these are spoilers. I'm gonna slip in some that are not. I'm so behind, super behind. I'm like a year and a half behind or something now. I love those guys, but they need to like quit it with their soft, like, just some of their jokes are not as funny as they think they are, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna slip in some here that are not sad so that so you don't know which ones are the sad ones. How about that? Well, if you've seen them, you'll know. I'm gonna ask about 1, 2. I'm gonna ask like 4. And that'll be a good spread, maybe. Oh my god, this is such a long list. Ooh. Okay, well, I have too many anime that I like am really passionate about. Have you seen? That one's hard to pronounce, like, and here. I can type them in like chat. Have you seen Violet Evergarden? We just watched that one. That was another one we just watched as a community. The 4 became 10. Oh no, I'm trying to keep it small. I'm really still kind of reeling from Let's Fight a Boss being over. Okay, well, definitely this is me giving it an up arrow to whatever watch list you have. Have you watched Anohana? Tim really likes Silver Spoon, if you didn't know already. Okay, don't look it up. Just watch it, okay? Not telling you if it's sad or not, but don't look it up. Just watch it. It's a short one. Let me look. What are the other ones I was gonna say? Have you watched? Also, it's Anohana. Yeah, Anohana. I believe it's on Crunchyroll. Have you watched Made in Abyss? This might not be in your wheelhouse, but, you know, it might be adjacent to your wheelhouse. This one's not on... Well, it's not on UK Crunchyroll, but it might be on US Crunchyroll. Oh no! It's definitely not like this is meant to be recommendations. It's not meant to be like, this isn't like an anime test. It's not like, oh, you're not a real fan if you haven't watched these ones. This is like, these are the ones I'm like, yes. So I'm always like, you know, Seeing if anybody else has seen them. Okay, last one. I'm only gonna ask 4. Oh god, which one should I pick? Oh, okay, I know it's on. I think it's on High Dive for us over here. I don't know what it is on. Yeah, Made in Abyss is one of the ones that's kind of harder to get. The Heike story. Heike is like Heike. If you've watched anything by Science Saru, I think it's Science Saru. The card game one is Chihaya Furu. It's also a very good one. So good. Oh my god. Literally, like, the list I'm looking at beside me has like 40 anime on it, and I'm like, because they're all so good. Like, they're all on the list for a reason. This is why I said, does anyone watch anime? Because it's like, you know, I can get really excited about this. Even if I'm doing a really bad job at doing art and craft here. Initial D. What was that one? MF Ghost or something? It came out this season? Like the spiritual successor to Initial D? But it's got like electric cars. Hey, trans! We're doing some crochet and getting excited about anime and manga. And I'm giving Allie a huge list of anime to watch. And I'm doing a bad job of crocheting and cross-stitching. And Kitty is very cute and fluffy. Alright, focus mode. I'm gonna, and then you're gonna, and then you can tell me. Okay? Dentist appointment! Good luck! I hope you have an okay time, and it is good. Overtake, that's the other one. Yeah, MF Ghost is the, like, Initial D related one. I have another dentist appointment coming up. I only have one more planned dentist appointment to get work done. Ah, shoot. It's fine. We're fine. I just always forget. I have one more planned dentist appointment, and then after that, I think it's just like regular checkups, which is exciting. I'm not going to talk a lot about teeth stuff because I know that's a big trigger for a lot of people. Let's just say I had a lot of work done recently, and it was not nice. My dentist was nice. It was not nice. No, don't do that. This one. This is why we had this one. Oh. Click over here too. Hello, Cornet Lars. I don't know if I'm supposed to enunciate all of those letters. Yeah, gonna have to have new commands about the kitty at some point in the near future, once we figure out what's going on with Kitty. Okay, Lars. No worries, Arid. No worries. Lurking is totally okay. I don't call out lurkers, and I don't have alerts for followers. I might change it like so that it like does a alert but doesn't tell you who followed. But like I personally get like, I don't know, weird about being called out when I follow somebody. It's like, I'm just trying to follow you. Don't say hi to me. Don't perceive me. So it's totally okay if you just want to vibe.
Even if you're just like lurking and you don't even like me and you're just lurking for the raid train, you're appreciated. It's totally cool. Oh my god, this yarn though. Come here. Wow, so much more productive than me. I haven't even done 2 rows on this crochet. But I mean, we did show off a bunch of my art, and we showed off the cross stitch I'm working on, and we pet the kitty. Talked about anime. Talked about the Women's Guild stuff a little bit. We talked about the Unity Guild's charity week of giving. Enjoy, Arid. Welcome, Lars. Speaking of the Hi, I'm new here. I do wish there was like a way to limit channel point redemptions to like once per person or like once per account. Because it's like, technically you could do the Hi, I'm new here every day. But like there's no way to change that setting to make it so you can only do it once ever. I have shown some of the fwogs, but it's been a while. I could show some fwogs. No, it's fine, Lars. Like, you're fine. I think it's funny, but like, you know, you would think there'd be a way. No, it's fine. You're fine. I have people that come in and do the Hi, I'm new here, and they're not new here. It's fine. It's totally allowed. It's just, like, you would think that would be something you could set, you know? Like, have it so that people can only select something once? Like, ever? But no, that's not a thing. Oh god, the fwogs in this light look like radioactive bright. Basically, I got this fwog as a widow friend. And then I loved this fwog, so I got more fwogs because I didn't want to, like, you know, if I took it on a walk or something, I didn't want it to get dirty. And then I got a little rainbow fwog. And we had some like pride frog emotes during my pride charity stream stuff. And then I have more fwogs over here I gotta go get. Sorry, kitty. Can I wake you up? Yeah. Yeah. You gonna show off your tummy? You gonna show off your belly? Oh, whippy tail. Okay. And then I've got this one. And then I've got this one. Oh yeah, avoid loving it to pieces, yeah. And then I've got, this one's like a weighted one. So it's like a little weighted, like miniature blanket. And then I've got this one, which is a chonk fwog. And then I've got this one. This one is called Fenley. This one's the only one with a real name. This is Fenley, and it's very fluffy. This was a gift from Meadow. Massive Foggy! Hey, Widow Wendy. It's going. My throat hurts. I took painkillers. I've talked way too much, but we're holding on. We're keeping the raid train chugging along. There is actually one more of these fwogs, but it's the certified dentist fwog, and I take it to the dentist with me, and it lives in my purse downstairs. They're so cute! They're little beanbag guys, and they're very like, they're the perfect size. Like basically these are my 2 lifelines. I've got these like fidget cubes. Hello, Rikari. So yeah, I've got these like little fidget cube things that I like putting in my pockets. DM you the link to the Pinterest page on Discord. You what? You mean like Etsy? But yeah, this is the fwog. This is the fidget cube, and these are my coping mechanisms. But yeah, I have a like dedicated one just for taking to the dentist. Oh, for the frog. All right. I can put that in my to-do list, and I'll do that after the stream. I will put that in my to-do list on my phone because that's easier. And then I'll adjust the kitty cam. There you go. I will do that after the stream. Yeah, one of the things I meant to do today and have not done because the stream ended up being at a different time than planned was trying to get the kitty to make sure he goes poop in the daytime. Yeah, you. Oh, well, I went way too far for that. I'm trying to adjust this. Adjust this camera from a million miles away. Yeah, it's close enough. He'll put his head down. It'll be okay. Oh no, Super Bubble. I mean, I think Ollie was saying something about his streak getting reset. So, it might be a thing. But thank you, Haggis, for your hype and your watch streak. I've only been doing this for a million years. I think it's funny, though, that they're like, oh, look, we got like a watch streak thing. And it's like, okay, cool, but you don't have any, like, you don't have anything for, like, people that stream many days in a row. Even if they did, they'd be like, okay, so stream, like, this many days in a row. And people like me and Co would be like, we've done that times, like, a million. Beta? Not full rollout? Yeah, it does seem like it's kind of, like, not quite done yet. But, kitty, why you gotta roll over? I can't put the camera on that side of the bed. Alright, I swear, we're getting stitches done. Like, technically I am progressing on this. Even if I'm not really looking like it. Oh my god, please. Don't make me look dumb in front of my friends. Yeah, he's very stripey. If you like the kitty picture video, if you join our Discord, I post kitty pictures all the time. Literally not trying to lure you in, but like if you actually want to see more pictures of the cat, like I post them a lot. He's very cute, very fluffy, and very, very frequently sleeping on my bed. Yeah, my yarn location's definitely messing with my life here. Oh yeah, there's a lot of Federation kitties. This is true. There are a lot of tabbies too. The channel's called Feel Good. It's full of cat pictures. Like so many cat pictures. And also possums? I don't know when you are and aren't supposed to say the O in front of possum. I don't know if it how that works. See, Brad, have fun. Yeah, or other people's cats, or yeah, you could post your own. Well, I'd probably have to give you a role. I think I still need to, that's what I'm saying. I need to work on my Discord, like, just to add a couple more quality of life features in there. Basically, you can't post pictures unless we give you a role, just so that you don't, you know, go in there and, like, spam porn or something. Never say the O. Well, then why is there an O? Don't believe the Federation, they're all sharing the same cat. There is definitely a lot of tabbies. I'm like so off camera right now. So off camera. It's fine. My community is international, so sometimes we have discussions and arguments about how to pronounce things. And what word is the right word for things. usually jestingly, usually not actually arguments. It's a silent O. I don't even know. Are you all teasing me? I don't even know. Soon to be Slacker Day. Yeah, I made roast chicken and Brussels sprouts and honey roasted parsnips today, and then I realized that I basically made like kind of a almost Thanksgiving meal. I need to like actually be on camera. I'm too busy having fun crocheting that I keep forgetting to actually be on camera. I just get cozy and start talking. Can you imagine if I actually had like a chair or something? Oh, or I guess I just do a bed cam. I was gonna say, you know, like have like a chair specifically for crocheting on stream or something, you know? Like a cozy spot. I just get comfy and then just like point the camera at my lap with like a blankie on it or something. You have so many cats to share? Okay, let me go give you like a, where are you? Lars! Okay, I'm going to, how do I click on it? There you go. You should be able to post pictures now. Also Bilka, while I'm at it, but you're fine because you already had a thing. All right, okay, there you go. 30-minute raid check-in. I'm ready whenever the raid needs to be raiding. I can go at the exact time. I can go whenever. Keeping the mini crap during his miniature painting stream. Kept looking up and he was completely off camera. Yeah. It's one of those things. It's like, especially when you're like focusing on what you're doing, you're not really focusing on like where the camera is or like what that looks like. Hello, pity party. How's it going? I was in the middle of doing Discord things. They aren't live yet. Oh, okay. I got plenty of time. Okay. Speaking of plenty of time, I am going to take a quick little break. I go on breaks every hour. I'm going for another half hour after this, so enjoy the kitty cat. I will be back. I'm gonna go have a break, go pee, get some tea, and then we'll finish this row. I'm probably just gonna crochet for the rest of the stream. We'll finish this row and we'll do a little bit more crochet. We'll see how we go. Yeah, hand gesture cam. This is what I've been doing. I'm doing a lot of this, a lot of diverting traffic and stuff. So. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. There will be ads. Don't worry about it, just like mute it or whatever. It just means that people won't have ads for the next, like, however long I'm live. So when they come in, they don't have to worry about it. But enjoy the kitty cat. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Stick around so that we can have the biggest, hugest train raid on the next person who is going to be doing a drawing of a Grand Cayman blue iguana and maybe painting it. So, that sounds super cool, and you should stick around. I will be back. Of course, I say that you can keep cat company and then the cat leaves. That's okay. He went down to have some snacks. He might come back. Yeah, tea time for kitty cat. Alright. Still got a few minutes though. Gonna hang out and do some crochet. Might give my throat a bit of a rest because I've been talking a lot. But feel free to follow if you like any of the stuff that you saw today. I do normally stream a little bit later. Normally I start in about an hour from now. And I go for 3 hours every single night. But tonight I started a bit early for a raid train. Gonna get an early night tonight. Oh, I need to do some cleaning and prepping for some baking. Sounds like fun. Good luck with that. Feel free to share pictures later. We have a baking channel. Well, cooking in house or something. Something related to things. Cat pictures! So many cats! Oh my god! Juniper posted cats too. Cat distribution system. Have to go to the grocery store? Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, food recipes, house garden. Yeah, we've got a couple different. We got some places. We got some things. We like to talk about stuff. Sorry, looking at my Discord pings. Alright, I'll check all these pings later. But yeah, the cat that was on stream earlier and might come back before the end of stream. It was our neighbor's cat, but we're reasonably certain at this moment in time that the neighbor moved away and did not take the cat. So we used to call it not our cat, but now it's kind of in limbo. Yeah. Yeah. Well, they had 3 cats. And we don't know this cat's name because they didn't call it very much. But they screamed for the other 2 cats all the time. So we knew their names. But not this cat's name. But we've been feeding and brushing and like treating it for fleas and all the other stuff for like literally basically a year. So it's not like he's been unloved, it's just maybe not so much loved by his owners. So 3 and then 2 DC in the last space and turn. Or I could just F it up, that's fine too. Let's redo that. There we go. This yarn, like this one on the end for some reason, is like way silkier and thinner feeling than the other yarn, even though it's all from the same company, it's all the same brand, it was all bought at the same time, and it's all hypothetically the same yarn. Yeah, as far as we know right now, Super Bubble, the owners moved and they took Pixie and Bambi, but they didn't take Kitty. Yeah, Kitty? Door's open. Hey, no, don't. No,
you don't go pee in the bathroom. I know you don't go pee in the bathroom. I know you went pee in the bathtub last night, but no. If you gotta go pee, you gotta go outside. Hey? Yeah. Literally yesterday, I checked on him and he was like, I'm gonna meow and I'm gonna go into the bathroom. And I'm like, okay, sure. And then he went into the bathtub and I'm like, okay, sure. And then he was scratching and I'm like, don't do that. What are you doing? I turned the light on and he was just squatting literally over the like drain hole. And all I hear is like, tinkle, tinkle, tinkle. And I'm like, are you literally peeing in the bathtub drain? Yeah, that's what he was doing. So, yeah, doors open. I don't know. He knows how to go to the bathroom outside. He just hasn't, I don't know. I feel like he doesn't want to go outside once he's in the house a lot of the time lately, unless there's birds. If there's birds, he'll go outside for days. You know, he wants to eat the birds. But I think he doesn't want to be left outside. Which I can't really blame him. Yeah, right now we still put him out at night. But if we can get him to actually like go to the bathroom in the daytime and we can make sure that he's done that, then staying in at night would be less, like it would be more of a thing maybe. But don't really want to encourage him to stay overnight if he's going to be making a mess and, you know, going to the bathroom all over everything. Ready when you are. Okay. We did the yarn swap. Not really. As it is, we can't really afford the food. Litter is a whole other cost, and time and energy and money. Technically, we could have something like just for at night so that he has somewhere to go. And then like encourage him to go outside during the day, but it's not something we have set up yet or anything. No, none of this has really been discussed. We're still just kind of figuring it out as we go. Like Tim says, he's already been in touch with like animal welfare and stuff, so we're not really sure what to do. We're still figuring it out. Yeah, at least it was fairly sanitary. Yeah, I mean, at least it was into the drain. He literally was squatted like over the drain hole. It was kind of funny. All right. Do we want to just raid right away? Do we want to just outro and raid, or do we want to hang around for another 15 minutes and lull them into a false sense of security so they have time to actually be on the time? Maybe we'll do like 3 or 4 stitches. I mean, we're basically on time, you know. I don't know. I don't want to like lose more viewers, but also like I feel like just hanging out for another minute or 2 isn't going to kill anybody. What was the first? This one is chain 3, worked 4 granny stitches. All right. Next is Gray Overcast Art. Do I have that tab open twice? I do have that tab open twice. Tisk tisk. Yeah, Gray Overcast Art.
Delana, the Lady in the Clouds, an art streamer that loves to paint portraits, mainly animals, emotes, and fan art, but they dabble in other themes as well. They have 2 fur babies named Marshmallow and Oreo that like to hang out at times. They enjoy charity streams and hope to do more in the future, and you can sometimes catch them baking, crocheting, knitting, playing retro games, and having a cozy chill time in the sky. They're going to be drawing a Grand Cayman Blue Iguana, and they're going to hope to start painting it in blues and greens for Huevember. Oh god, I've forgotten how many chains I've done. I think that's where we're at. I think I've only done 1 chain. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, kitty. Oh, I don't know if I even have space to... Oh, I settled down. I'm done licking my butthole, thanks. Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned now about some of the things going on the edge over here, but we're gonna just hang out and figure it out. It might not be perfectly 90-degree angle corners on this blanket, but I think the person that's gonna get it won't mind too much. I feel like the tea emote is like one of the underutilized emotes we have. I do need to, oh my god, I need to do more animated emotes because they're going to add more animated ones. Oh god, please. Maybe I can bring myself out of the fiber arts long enough to do some more animations. I didn't even show like any of my animations. Oh well, whatever. It's fine. None of them are that impressive anyways. I'm really struggling with this skinny feeling, slippery ass thread. I did see that you posted another suggestion. I need to like screenshot it or something. I've been screenshotting the ideas on my phone so I can come back to them. My pinky just feels very inadequate today. I think it's just because it's over here, so it keeps like pulling it off of my finger instead of actually giving me any tension. Once again. Just with it being extra slippery, it does not help. Kitty says, there can be all the barking in the world, but I am in the house on the bed. I'm having a great time. With a tummy gurgle, apparently. Alright, finish this blue section and then we can outro and go say hi. Go raid on. Continue the raid train. I feel like I've kept my cool better this time, but also still feel like I wasn't a good enough, what's the word? I didn't hype up the Women's Guild enough. I'm not always good with my words. "10 minutes hype! Yeah. Oh, well. Do that. Again, as always, it's fine. Advocate. Is that the word I was looking for? Representative? I don't know. I do feel like so many people in the guild have been so eloquent and so great about really kind of representing and promoting what makes the Women's Guild so cool. I don't feel like I've done a very good job of that. Avocado. Oh no! Ariana! Oh, okay. Well, hopefully. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm still going because they said 10 minutes. Mickey said 10 minutes. Did we end up shouting everybody out? I hope we did. I've been trying to keep up with chat and everything, but also I know I missed some messages. Get out of here. See, this is what happens. I just want the thread in the middle. I don't want the whole thing to come out. It's just a tangled mess. That's how I end up with the spaghetti everywhere. Not because I'm a mess. No. Yarn barf, yeah. That's one way to put it. I just feel like it's easier to deal with than like having these things twist and wind around, like especially with the pattern the way it is. What am I doing? And am I doing it right? I don't know. Start questioning things. Oh yeah, no, okay, we were cool. I didn't trust it. I had to go back. It was the sound of a hiccup that was clipped. No! I swear. I say nice things sometimes. Good. Definitely feeling it though. I'm gonna catch up on so many comics on Billy after this. I'm gonna have so many free chapters to read. Cone spaghettis and skylines. I spaghetti while crocheting. Now I just want spaghetti. I mean, I still have time. I could have spaghetti before bed. Maybe. 5-minute warning. Okay, we should probably outro and get ready to go. Alright, put that there. Just leave it at that. I mean, you know, it's getting there. Look at that second row. Alright. Well, thank you all for joining me. I do hope you enjoyed my part of the raid train. Feel free to follow if you're new here. I do stream every single day, and I've been streaming every single day for over 6 years. I will be continuing to stream every single day. Might actually do cross stitch tomorrow. I don't know. I might work on this more because I really do need to get this done before Christmas. That would be nice. Thank you for copying and pasting the raid message. Forgot all about that part. Thank you. Yeah, it was a last second swap in, but I think we managed to hold it down. I think we did a good job, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me. Oh god, I need to copy that too. Paste. Copy. Paste. Copy. Okay. We're getting ready. Shh. Nobody snitch. Alright. Control V. Alright. Everybody copy and paste that raid train message. Thank you, Mickey and Ariana, especially, for helping out and being here and working hard. And thank you, Meadow, again, for doing all the things and all the other Women's Guild people that showed up today. Hello, I'm Teeb. You were one of them. I'm sorry. That's why I'm not listing everybody, because I will forget people. But thank you. We're going to raid out to Grey Overcast Art. We got 3 minutes. Maybe this is the false sense of security. But thank you everybody for joining me. We'll continue on the raid train. We have less than 24 hours left of the raid train. Let's keep it going strong. Let's end this out with a bang. Thank you for joining me. I will see you all tomorrow. Let's go. Let's go. All right, here we go. Good night. Goodbye, accuracy, and thank you, Meta, for the biddies, and thank you, Dan, for the gifts of to Brad.